Hey man, we don't pull punches here.
I don't know. I heard your thoughts earlier. You might have to pull a few.
Yeah, I got the people going right there.
This will be the first time we have 40 comments in the.
Oh fuck, man! Comments for comments.
Just opinions, right?
Just opinions. All right, so episode 3.
Episode 3.
2 athletes and a mic this time.
I'm nervous.
We're not That's what you want. You want to be a little nervous.
Be a little
we talk about that. You want to be in the weight room.
Yeah.
You want to be a little bit nervous in the weight room. So if you're not nervous doing a podcast,
What the fuck is going to come out of Brandon's mouth the next 10 minutes?
you don't want to know. I might lose my job after this one.
You might. Yeah.
It's all worth it though.
Is it?
No, definitely.
No.
I definitely need some money. So I just put the timer on here for 30 minutes, just so we got, or 29 minutes, so we know when the. Yeah, 29 minutes.
29 minutes.
All right, so we were talking about this topic earlier.
Yeah.
About birthdays.
Birthdays.
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 35.
Okay, I'm 29, right? So at what point, you say you don't celebrate birthdays.
I don't.
See, what do you mean you don't celebrate? You literally don't celebrate your birthday.
I don't care.
Yeah, but your wife celebrates it with you, right? Like she makes a deal, has dinner, the family give you presents. The daughters want to do that, right?
Yeah, like last year we went out for dinner to a restaurant that was about 2 kilometers from my house.
Yeah.
It was a barbecue joint.
Yeah, that's good.
It was good.
But that's me celebrating.
But that was the 5 of us. It wasn't anything different from what we do, 50 times a year.
True.
Right? We just went out to dinner. No one came to me.
Exchanged?
I didn't have servers at the table clapping and singing songs. And
Didn't lift you up on the chair? start dancing around the room? They'd all probably die. Try to lift your ass. That's good though.
East Side Marriott.
Yeah. East Side Marriott is actually really good for bang for your buck. Don't kids get like $2 meals or something like that there, or free?
I bartended there.
Okay.
And served there a little when I was younger. I was like 20 years old. And everybody has to join in for the birthday song. And so every time there was a birthday, I would just conveniently go to the bathroom.
I can see you singing along with the birthday song.
No.
Not one time?
I did, a couple times, yeah.
How was that?
It was awful.
Was it? That'd be hilarious.
Kept this like 6'2", 230-pound guy.
Looks like you're gonna kill them.
Yeah.
Like, is that guy gonna murder me after I eat this?
Whose birthday is it?
Yeah.
I don't remember the song. I would, yeah. I was also like, no one would ever say shit. I'd just stand there and watch them. And they'd all be pissed because I wouldn't be doing it. But I'd be like, yeah, fuck that. You can be angry. I'm not coming.
But the manager didn't say anything?
I was gonna say.
He's like, hey man, go say a fucking song.
I'd be like, fuck no. Not doing it.
That's how he's kept his jobs, man. That's why you're no longer at East Side Mario's, man.
There's yeah. It's funny. You work in some restaurants though, and there's some weird shit that you see in restaurants, man.
Yeah, I heard the industry's kind of.
It's messed up.
Well, you're working different hours. Yeah. It's lots going on.
Everybody drinks a lot. Everybody does a lot of drugs in restaurants too.
While the people are like in the back, while people are cooking.
Yeah.
What's going on back there? So servers are getting high? What
are
we talking about?
Yeah. Before work, after work, yeah. And I worked in multiple restaurants too. It wasn't just one. It just seemed like it was the culture. I think it's because you sleep late, you work late.
Yeah.
Right, so you get off.
Naturally, you gotta do some cocaine, I guess.
But no, it was you see a lot. Yeah.
I don't advocate cocaine. Never tried it, so I can't say against it or it. But it's not my cup of tea. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think on our fitness podcast we should be advocating cocaine.
Absolutely not.
Unless it's Saturday.
No.
No.
Okay. Cocaine-free Saturday, sir.
But on birthdays, though.
Cocaine?
No. Sure. No. On the topic of birthdays, it started all of this.
Yeah.
I was just trying to segue back to what the train has left the tracks. So it
naturally does.
But birthdays, I don't celebrate them. And I think, what was your question? What age do you stop? Is that what you're
I'm gonna.
You're gonna just tear it up, or what?
I don't tear it up, right? I do the basic, the bare minimum of family stuff, dinner, keep it easy.
Yeah.
Big D's here in the house.
Yeah. Speaking of birthdays.
Oh yeah, bring D in here.
Yeah, Diana, you come in here for this conversation.
Slide through the podcast.
Yeah.
You're technically our first kind of guest, I guess. We have no room,
Yeah.
so you gotta
Yeah.
peek next to Matt. That's what it is.
Here, go. Yeah.
So we're talking about birthdays. We had
All right, you can sit on my chair. There you go.
we had a fun discussion earlier.
About what?
About birthdays.
Diana's gonna be on the opposite side of this
So
coin.
your birthday's Sunday.
Yeah, Easter Sunday.
Okay. And what are you doing? You're a birthday girl. You like to celebrate birthdays. Mm-hmm. Okay. So what are you gonna do for your birthday? And then we're gonna get.
I'm working.
But after that, what are you gonna do to celebrate your birthday?
I'm going to some family for
Okay.
a big Easter lunch,
Yeah.
late lunch, and birthday cake, and
Right. Traditional. Nice
traditional European.
Stuff. You full Italian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my parents were born and
Trick
raised.
question.
That's
Yeah.
Well, okay. So my parents were born
Yeah.
in Italy
Mhm.
and came over to Canada at a very young age. But I was born in Canada, so I'm first generation. First generation.
First generation with a couple of
With a-
Italian parents.
Yeah, but raised traditionally in an Italian home.
What's that look
Very
like?
strict.
Okay, very strict.
Very strict. You do as I say.
Yeah, that's the old. school
crazy.
mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Matt, what's your take on birthdays? Because because
Birthdays are special.
They're not though. They're not.
There you go.
No, they're
So-
not. See, this is
so-
where we're gonna get
no,
into it.
okay.
No, they're
No,
not.
they're
Yeah,
very
you're
feel
both,
like-
like you're both in one chair arguing. Your back there.
Listen, no, I am not against celebrating birthdays with your family. As I said last year, that I had a small celebration with my wife and children.
Yeah.
And I don't think that there's anything wrong with your extended family celebrating, you being born on a particular day. Whatever. I just think it's ridiculous. Like, I got 35-year-old friends.
Yeah.
That, like, when they do a birthday party, they have some giant 3-day bash. Or there's
No,
people
no.
that still rent come to my party, we're gonna rent a fucking limo. We're gonna go down to Toronto for the night.
Yeah,
like,
but-
what the fuck are you? Like, you're not 19 years old, for God's sakes. Like, we're gonna go clubbing for my birthday at 35 years old? Grow the fuck up.
So what if they're single?
Grow the fuck
What if
up.
they're single? What's the game plan? I'm not.
Yeah, but if that's
I don't know, who are you gonna find? Like, what? So what's your point? Your point is that they're probably gonna try and get laid on their birthday?
Yeah.
So what, are you gonna go down to Toronto at 35 or 39 years old and be that creepy old fuck in the club with a 10-year outdated button-up
in the
shirt,
club.
just banging away to songs you've never heard before?
if
Who's
that's
this
a-
fucking Drake
Oh my
guy? I need to
God.
get laid. It's ridiculous. It's
But-
ridiculous. You're not a fucking child.
Okay.
Stop celebrating your birthday like you're 19 years old. Go, Diana. Let's hear it.
But okay.
It's a good back and forth right here. We're gonna have.
Okay, I respect your opinion, but if that's the way they want to celebrate their birthday, then really, who cares?
Because you ask friends, you put these invitations out there, and then you almost put an obligation on other people to attend. Right? Because it's not easy, and I do it, I will do it, but it's not easy for a friend, to say, or somebody to invite you to their birthday, somebody that you care about, and be like, hey dude, guess what, for my birthday, we're gonna rent a limo, or we're gonna do whatever, we're gonna go out to dinner, and then we're gonna go out to a bar, and then we're gonna go back to my place. It's
Yeah.
like, fuck man, like, I want to be there, and I feel guilty for not going, but it's like, I got 3 kids, you got 2,
Okay,
what the
so-
fuck are you doing with
okay,
yours, because
okay.
I don't have the time to do this.
This is true.
Okay,
We're going,
this
we're going
is
on here for a
true.
second. So
Yeah.
what do you think about birthday wishes? Will you be offended? Say you're in a group chat. I had this instance happen the other day with my buddies and my brother.
Okay.
Right? And my brother's birthday was on the 12th.
Uh-huh.
And in the group chat, I slid it in there, like, just, it's part of the conversation, like, it's Kirk's birthday, or whatever, right? I like kind of hashtags on, like, Kirk's birthday. And then none of the boys said happy birthday in that moment, right? Maybe, it just could have been like they just read it, or they were busy doing something, but they never mentioned happy birthday.
On the post that you made.
And then
Period.
afterwards, they,
Right.
didn't,
Oh,
they
afterwards.
forgot that.
Yeah.
And we're all best friends, right? And Kirk was kind of pissed about it naturally, right?
Yeah.
That, like, hey, like, none of your best boys, regardless if you forgot about it or not in that moment, they didn't wish him happy birthday.
Right.
And like, to me, I got that. I would be the same way. Or
Yeah, I
like,
would be
all
hurt.
my boys weren't like, hey man, happy birthday. I don't need a celebration. I don't need to fucking, do a whole big thing for me. But you kind of want to get that love, man. We all want to feel, some love and connection that people are thinking of you on that day. So if I have a race, I don't need people to like come out there and support me on my race. They say good luck. Hey man, how was the race? Follow
Yeah.
up with you always want that. I don't need it, but it's nice
But
to
it's
have.
nice to have. Yeah.
Right? Same thing on your birthday. Like, I don't need a whole bunch of fucking randoms message me on Facebook, but you want your close family to at least
And
say,
your
hey man,
friends. Yeah.
this is
Like, I couldn't care less if somebody messages me on my birthday. You know what would mean more to me? If somebody who I hadn't talked to in a year messaged me on a day that wasn't
But
my
you're telling
birthday.
me your friends, right, that know it's your birthday. You don't think that
Like your best
they have
buddies.
some obligation?
How many friends do you have that you actually know their birthday? I got like 4.
I got like, 5,
Yeah,
6.
me too.
Yeah.
So
6, 7.
if
But again,
one of your
is it
4
that hard for me to-
friends
But they-
didn't say, hey,
No, no, no.
Would I be upset with them?
Yeah.
Not in the least. Not in the least. It's happened before.
Yeah.
And I've been guilty of it too. There's been
Right.
days where I've messaged friends after and been like, oh, dude, I'm so sorry. Happy
Yeah.
birthday. You know,
Fair enough,
3
though.
days later.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
And
But
it's just
but at
'cause-
least you acknowledged it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I forgot, I'm sorry.
But you gotta admit, you're an anomaly here. Like someone says, like, hey, I don't give a shit if anybody, like, again, or if you celebrate, if you message me, like most people, there's a little bit of like, hey, it's my. I'm not gonna go around telling you it's my birthday. If it's my birthday.
But you were comparing it earlier to something cool, like or some running a race, right?
Yeah.
Having support at a race versus you know,
Sure.
somebody saying. To me, those are two different things. To me,
Yeah.
you are doing something brave, courageous,
Yeah.
something.
And I don't need it.
something, but
Or
something
want
out of
it.
the ordinary,
Sure.
something that most people don't do. So yes, you would expect your friends to show a little bit of love and support. On a birthday, we all fucking have them.
Yeah.
We all have it every year. It's not like. It's 30 years after the day you were born. Who gives a shit? Who gives a
a
shit?
lot of people.
I know. What I'm saying is just grow the fuck up.
But
Celebrate it with your
you gotta remember,
family.
in a whole year, man.
Don't make other people come to it.
Hey,
Celebrate
I know-
it with your family.
I agree with that.
You know what I
I'm
think
all
the new
about that.
rule should be? You have a birthday party for all the people that phone you and ask you what you're doing for your birthday. Those are the only people you
Sure.
should be allowed to invite.
I don't
invite
throw
to your birthday.
parties. Like
I
I don't.
don't
If
throw
I
parties.
call you and I'm like, Brandon, what are you doing for your birthday this year? Well, Matt, this is what I'm doing for my birthday, and I'll fucking come.
Yeah.
But don't invite, like, I don't know.
Okay, so you have a problem with just the obligation of someone saying like, "This is my day, come out to it." That's kind of like your big
Yeah.
beef. Okay.
Come celebrate me.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. What if they just want to have a good time? They don't. They're like, "Hey man, it's my birthday, but the only weekend."
It's like
let's
giving
just go
yourself a nickname. You just don't do it. You know, like
T-bone. Start eating T-bone steaks. They're calling me T-bone.
you know, like I don't like being celebrated,
Yeah.
and I'm certainly not going to initiate the celebration.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I don't like putting the spotlight on myself for my birthday. No. Like that's what it is. People message me and they, you know, obviously my family, close families, they're gonna put something together. We're gonna have dinner and it's gonna be a nice
That's
time
what I'm
together.
doing. Yeah. What matters to me is that my family and my closest friends
Yeah.
want to celebrate. Because I do that for them.
And most people will. Like I said,
Right.
Matt's that
Like,
1%.
you
Let's be
know,
honest. You're the 1%. It's like
I don't think I am.
Like, I'm not going to throw
I don't think I
myself,
am.
I don't throw
If we
If
myself
we do a
party.
survey on this topic, I guarantee 9 out of 10, 9.9 out of 10 will be like, hey man, I want my family. They would
Yeah.
be disappointed. You're telling me if someone woke up on their birthday and no one said happy birthday to
If
them,
my- if
their
my-
parents walked
if my
past
parents-
them, their
Yeah.
mom and dad that they love and
Yeah.
care about didn't say happy birthday, that would be a fucking punch to the face.
Yeah,
man.
when you're a child.
No,
No.
come on, man. That's as
Dude.
old. That's as old as it gets.
If the people closest to you in your life, your
Yes,
immediate
that's what I'm
family,
saying.
do
I'm not
it.
saying I
Yeah,
don't
but
give a
we're
fuck about-
talking birthday parties.
Yeah.
Anyway,
okay. If
whatever.
we're talking birthday parties, that's a different game. Right?
I just think I think it's ridiculous to be a 45-year-old and celebrating your birthday by basically demanding that all your friends come there and celebrate you. I think it's nonsense.
We're at 16 minutes. We're good.
I don't like to spend money on other people's birthday presents.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes,
not a
I agree
cheap
with
guy.
that.
My daughters, I have 3 daughters, right? We have a fucking birthday party every 2 weeks. And they're close friends, great. I love it because
Yeah.
you want to nourish those relationships. But they get invited
Yes,
to
Miss Taylor.
30 birthday parties a year
Yeah.
from some kid that just happens to be in their class and
Yeah.
they get invited by default because
What's
you're...
the obligation? Did the kids
There's no-
buy presents?
No.
Yeah, you have to buy presents.
Well, if you go to the party, Taylor's been invited to many, she could go to a birthday party every week.
That adds up
Yeah,
fast.
but
So-
like it's hard to tell your kid, like, no, you're not going to that party. Like, who's fucking Mason? No,
Well,
you're not.
but
going to
that's just
Mason's
it. But I
party.
do say
Yeah,
that.
like,
Do you hang out with this person? Do you talk to this person? She's like, no, not really. I'm like, okay, then you're not
so why
going.
the fuck? Like when I was a kid, my parents, like, my birthday parties were like 5 kids.
Yeah, but
My
now
parents
it's
would be
like the
we'll
whole
pay
class.
for 5 kids to go to a movie, but I got 7 really close friends.
5.
You gotta line them up. You gotta cut 2.
Yeah.
You're not
yeah.
getting 7. You're getting 5.
Sneaking 2 in.
Yeah, you're not getting 7. You're getting 5. Pick your 5 closest,
Yeah.
and that's what it was. And I understand that now, that I'm a parent. Because you have birthday parties, you got 30 fucking kids there, you gotta buy 30 loot bags, you gotta have, like, and it's just stressful.
I'll be honest with you, I stopped doing that at the age of 5. Taylor hasn't really had a birthday party, like a big party, since she was a little girl. And now that she's 11...
Just prove my point.
Yeah, no, honestly, now that she's 11, I say, okay, pick your 2 closest friends.
Yeah.
We'll go bowling.
We'll go to dinner.
Yeah,
we'll go wherever you want.
Exactly, that's what I do. We'll go to the movies. Or
I used to just want to go to buffets. That was it. That's all I wanted to do. Mandarin. Take me to the fucking Mandarin.
But because
let
honestly...
me eat for a day without anybody talking to me. That's perfect birthday.
It gets expensive.
Perfect birthday.
Yeah.
It gets expensive.
I'm going to sit here. You guys sit at that table. Let me eat.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's your birthday.
Yeah.
Do what you gotta do.
But at the end of the day, I do think
that.
birthdays are special days.
I think everyone. I think maybe Matt's here and there, but you obviously think it's special in some regard because you're going to celebrate for your daughters, you're going to celebrate for your wife. Like you think it's special because it's special to them.
We celebrate everything to the degree that nothing is meaningful anymore.
I think there's certain things. I think birthdays are meaningful. Big holidays like Christmas and Easter, those things are meaningful. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course we abuse it, right? We're celebrating a whole bunch of bullshit, but.
Graduations are meaningful.
Well, we don't have to.
Yeah.
We don't have to. It's
You have baptisms and first communions, and then you have you're celebrating everything in everybody's life.
For somebody, like these little moments gives them like an extra purpose. It might be sad, but like it's like, hey man, people look forward to like, hey man, 2 weeks I'm going on vacation. 2 weeks my birthday, I get to go and hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
It's sometimes forces like that's why I don't mind like the idea of like bachelor parties anymore. Because the idea, like, it's hard to get a whole bunch of 30 or 35-year-olds all together in the same room that are like, hey, man, let's have a fucking great time. Let's all enjoy our company, have a good time for the weekend. It's hard to do that when everyone has life going on. When you have these special little events, like a 30th or a 40th or whatever it is, right? It can get people together in more of like a community-based thing because there is that like special obligation of like, hey, man, we're going to be doing it for this reason. It's easier to bring people together that way, which I like. Hell, I'm going to be 30 next year. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to celebrate my 30th. I'm like, hey guys, it's Brandon's 30th. Like, I have no intention of doing that.
Come celebrate me.
Come celebrate me. No, I don't. But I'm saying like
yeah, but what
50th, but it's awesome. My dad is 60th last year, and on his 50th, like I got to see like his friends. We have like huge backyard party, and it's a fucking great time.
I think you should celebrate like 5, the age of 5, the age of 16, and then maybe like 80 if you're still kicking. Like, hey, you're fucking alive. Congratulations.
You're gonna be 70, and you're gonna be wishing people were wishing you happy birthday.
No, I won't. I don't care.
And if you don't, then that's all the power to you.
I don't care.
Right?
I don't care, man. It's just like we celebrate. I truly believe.
It's a long topic. We're on 12. We have 12 minutes. So we
celebrate everything to the point where nothing is fucking meaningful.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Moving on.
That's fair.
Transgender bathrooms.
All right. So what are your thoughts on the transgender bathrooms? Okay.
I'm all for them.
So what does that even mean? What are we talking about
I
here?
was gonna say.
Well, because that discussion came up.
Everybody can go into a transgender bathroom.
No.
It's only transgenders.
But this is a big. This came up because I was listening to the news yesterday morning, and on the way here they were talking about
transgender radio.
Well, they were talking about that's my thing. But they were talking about Notre Dame burning down, which I'm sure you saw, right? So, and then somehow that got segued into whether or not in the southern United States they were going to allow transgender bathrooms or transgender people to use the bathroom of the gender with which they identified with, right? So basically...
I don't like it.
You don't like that? Why? What's the harm?
I don't trust...
This is the problem. Like, what are people afraid of?
Again, it's all it takes is one or two fucking weirdos. So you're telling me if I go into a Good Life, okay? This is my point. If I go into Good Life right now, and I go, hey, I identify myself as a woman, I'm going to that goddamn woman's change room. I'm taking a shower.
No, you can't just say I identify as a woman.
So what do I have to do?
Yeah.
Do I gotta show something? I gotta show identification? Me saying, when someone's in a classroom...
Show more than identification.
But when people are in a classroom and say, hey, you need to identify me as Y and Z and B and whatever the hell it is nowadays...
Yeah, I'm not.
But again, it's the same thing, man. If someone walks in, if you say no to that person, like, hey, man, like, I'm sorry, you look like a dude, you sound like a dude, you're a fucking dude.
A change
He's
room.
like, hey,
Listen,
I'm
a
going
change
in.
room is a different beast, and that's a different discussion. But
Yeah.
we're talking about
Just go to
bathrooms.
the bathroom.
Like no one, like the big argument is that, well, you know, you could have perverts who are men going into women's bathrooms.
Sure.
But the argument that just puts that to bed right away is you can have perverts that are men going into men's bathrooms to try and look at little boys. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think the gender
It does.
matters.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Definitely does.
I think if you look like a girl, you go into the girl's bathroom.
Yeah.
If you look like a guy, you go into the guy's bathroom.
I agree.
If you're a dude in a skirt and a halter top with a big beard, you hold it.
Yeah, well then we're on the same side here. What are we arguing about?
You're
I think
What are you fighting for? You're saying that what you're for. What are you for then?
whatever gender you identify with.
So, but you just said, what if that bearded guy in a skirt identifies as a woman?
What-
What
yeah.
if he literally like, hey man,
He's like, I'm a
I want
woman.
my fucking beard. I identify as a woman.
Then you let him go in the women's room.
That's fucked up. I'm telling that guy.
I don't think there's any more. I don't think the balance of perverts.
Come on, you know
people-
that person's selfish at that point because they're making that whole goddamn change room very uncomfortable. And what's the big harm, man? If you have a beard or we have anything, you're clearly a guy and you identify yourself as a woman to go into the.
I think
men's.
this is a problem that isn't a real problem. I don't think that this is going to happen. If you just say use the bathroom of the gender you identify with, I don't think you're going to have this mass fucking movement of bearded men going into women's change rooms. Like, I think that this is
Probably
a ridiculous thing to fear.
Probably not, but again, there's gonna be instances, man, that are gonna make a lot of people very, very uncomfortable. If anything, make a transgender bathroom.
Which they have. We have them in
Okay.
Canada.
Then they're ahead of the game.
then there you go.
Then they go into those.
It's called an
bathrooms.
all-gender bathroom
You
in a
know,
lot of
I
places.
get it.
I use them. There's less lines.
Yeah.
And again, I guess it sounds tricky, but again, I don't want a young girl at a gym or a young boy at a gym feel super uncomfortable by just, again, man, I would feel kind of uncomfortable. Like, and I've had a woman come in as like a cleaning lady, and she's just mopping in the floor in the guys' change rooms, and the guys would complain. I didn't give a fuck really, but the guys were like, "Yo, why is there a cleaning lady in the change room while I'm getting changed?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I get it.
That's
kinda-
Maria.
Maria, don't worry about Maria. All right, you go over her house for Italian dinner.
You know, I
on Sunday.
had 3 cleaning ladies when I was growing up, and they were all named Maria. I'm not even kidding you.
That's my mother's name.
Is it?
Yep.
She a
Oh,
cleaning lady?
Maria.
No?
Yeah, she's definitely. She's
She's-
probably your clean lady.
She's Italian.
She's definitely.
If you're Italian or Portuguese, a 50-50 shot.
she's
Joking.
definitely cleans the
Not
bathrooms.
All right, bro tip.
Oh, we're on bro tip already?
Well, I don't know. What do you want? What else
that
you want
bro
to
tip's
talk
a good
about?
one.
We got
we got a good bro tip today. What do we got here? We got 7 minutes. Okay, so this is one of my biggest pet peeves I see at the gym for a lot of people. All right.
Yeah, let's hear it.
It's the guy or the girl that is lifting a weight that is way too heavy for
Yes.
them, that they cannot lift properly, they're not getting any result from,
Yeah.
and they look like fucking dipshits.
Yeah.
That to me is like, you gotta figure out where you stand, figure out what your 1 rep maximum is, so you kind of then start doing the math and figuring out, okay, this is the proper way to do a movement, this is the weight I can handle for that number of sets or reps, and doing that efficiently.
Yeah.
You going under a goddamn bar in a bench press and working your elbows
Yeah.
ain't doing
Right.
shit. Or people
No.
putting a whole bunch of weight on the squat rack and doing a quarter squat. It's like you're getting nothing.
Yeah.
It's a non-movement. You look like an idiot.
You look ridiculous.
You look ridiculous.
Yeah,
But
ridiculous.
maybe they think they're
They-
doing something.
I don't
may-
think so.
I don't
think
know,
that,
but
yeah.
it's
I think people don't have. I don't think they have an actual impression of how fucking ridiculous they look doing.
no,
doing
and
dumb
they
shit in
trick
the gym.
themselves, man. I've seen people do circuits where like say we're testing for numbers, right?
Yeah.
And then they lie to themselves and they hit
Oh,
the
yeah.
numbers they don't hit, right?
Yeah.
But they tell themselves they hit
Yeah.
those numbers.
Yeah.
You know you didn't. I know you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, people do the thing. Hey, I hit 225 yesterday. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
Yeah. I
Well,
saw a
they're
guy
just
the
lying
other
to
day
themselves.
They
ben-
are.
bench
Yeah.
pressing with blocks
Yeah.
on his chest at 135. Nonsense. Nonsense.
So
It's fucking bench press.
if you see
Bench
this
press.
person
So what
doing
was he do?
this,
So was he doing
If
a
you're-
pause? Was he doing a pause?
Like,
Was he doing like a hold?
No, just have blocks on his chest, so it was a decreased range of motion, right? Like it's something you would do if you're
Yeah.
like, you know, if you're a power lifter and you have a hard time with the last 6 inches
Yeah,
of
yeah.
press on the lockout
Yeah.
because you're experiencing
I was
some
wondering, was he doing
early
it
onset
like a-
tricep fatigue or something like that, then yeah, you break the movement down. But my God, you're just some guy that works out 3 days a week at Good Life, and that's what you're fucking doing? What are you doing?
okay, so question for you:
What are
do
you
you go up
doing?
to that person and do you give him a tip?
No, you laugh at him and you let him go.
I've done it for bench press where I've seen kids like their feet are all unstable, right? And they're like all over the place. I'll be like, hey man, if like just so you know, like it's a lot better if you can
Yeah.
get your feet locked
I
down,
will
you
give-
can
Yeah.
engage and
Yeah.
something. Like if they look like they're swollen, they look like they kind of.
If they look like they'll potentially hurt themselves,
that too.
I
Yeah.
will. You know what's a good discussion topic real quick? How much time we got here?
4 minutes.
Okay, so Diana and I were talking about guys who will not take instruction
Oh,
or
yes.
positive or criticism from women in the gym.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So you're here.
It's happened numerous times.
Let's talk about that because I've seen it so many times throughout my career where a female coach will go up to a male and the male will immediately dismiss her because she's a female.
Yep.
And guys, if you're doing that, you're a fucking idiot. Because there's a lot of women in the gym that pound for pound will crush men.
Yeah.
Will crush men.
Or ego, man. It's just
It is. It's the male ego.
It's ego.
ingrained in us,
Yeah.
right? Like you don't want to because again, we want to feel like the superior, like I'm your protector.
But
so
all I'm trying to
you
do
reverse
is
that.
Yeah, we're not cavemen anymore. You know.
So
Like,
but we still think like that. Big jazz. We still think like that. It's like the idea why people go away from like exerting energy, right?
but you must. How often do you experience that?
Oh my goodness.
Daily?
I would say
As a female coach?
daily.
For your whole career? Like
Yeah.
that would be infuriating.
Yeah.
And you know what? All I'm trying to do is offer my help and my guidance and my over 20 years of experience.
Yeah.
But honestly, it happens quite often. And it's kind of like, okay, well, I tried. Like, what are you going to do? Like,
And
you can't
Diana's
force-
like, what? You're like 4'5", and how much? How much do you weigh?
5'2".
Maybe they're just not seeing
I'm
you.
5'2",
Maybe they're just not
100
seeing you.
I'm 5'2". Yeah, but
Maybe.
here's the thing: is
I
I'm
don't know.
5'2" and 115 pounds, and I can lift heavier than some of the guys that are at the
Absolutely.
gym.
You outlift guys that are like double your body weight in
Yeah.
here sometimes.
Yeah.
And I had a girl who worked with me in Oakville for years. And she was a little beast. She was probably 120 pounds, soaking wet. And she would go up to guys, and you would see them, the guys who didn't know her, right? And she would go up and, hey, can I give you a tip on your deadlift? And
Yeah.
You know, like guys who like just deadlifting like shit.
Yeah.
Right, and she was just going up and genuine, but she was a badass. So she'd go up and like,
Even taking
she had
tips from guys, they wouldn't.
but
do
she had
that.
like a
Yeah.
380 deadlift, right? At probably
Jesus.
$120. Like
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
a monster.
Yeah.
And so she would go up to guys and they'd have, a 275 bar or something that they were struggling with. And she'd be like, no, just do this and this and this. And then watch and grab their bar and just rip it for 3 reps.
I love that,
And
though.
then the guys would look at
guys
her and
is
be like,
like-
holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I think it's awesome when you see women just put men in their place in the gym. I
love
think it's
it.
amazing.
Are
I
you
love
feminist
doing
or
it.
something?
Sure. I got 3 daughters. Sure.
Yeah.
You disgust me.
Women are fucking tougher than men, man.
Yeah, I like women too.
They are. Women are tougher than men.
Yeah, that's why we have
What does that
babies.
What does it mean?
Yeah, what does that mean they're tougher than men?
I think women can sustain discomfort
You think so?
on average.
I don't know. Is
Better
your
than
studies?
men can.
Your studies? You just saying.
I don't know. It's my study.
Your studies,
you.
your studies suck.
No. We
We didn't get any animal
that-
talking.
we need- yeah.
We got 2 minutes of animal.
What was the animal?
New Rhino versus hippopotamus.
Pulling that one out of the air, eh?
Yeah, why not?
Rhino versus hippo?
It's a good battle though.
Hippo.
You think a hippo takes it, eh?
Rhino's got a horn, though.
What's
Yeah, I was gonna
what's
say.
a hippo gonna do? Just eat it? Just bite it? Just bite
Hungry,
into it?
hungry
Hungry
hippos.
hippos? What's the size difference? Do we know? The hippo's pretty big?
We don't know.
Because we were surprised how big
This
the
is very
elephant was.
unprepared.
That's alright. We were surprised
Elephant
how big
would-
the elephant was compared to the hippo.
Elephant would kill everything.
We were very surprised. Yeah.
Elephant would kill everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not. I don't. Would it kill it? Or just wouldn't get fucked up? Like, would it do a lot of like? Would it?
An elephant?
But would it? I mean, would it just be able to like clearly not be harmed? Or, like, would it actually like just kill it with the tusks?
By what?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, are elephants like? Will they kill
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, they'll kill.
Did I show you that video? There's a video on YouTube where an elephant literally, with his trunk,
Yeah, picks up a car.
throws a fucking small pickup truck.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Like, that it would annihilate anything. Like, they're huge.
Yeah,
They're dinosaurs.
they really are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that and the crocodile are probably like the last 2 kind of animals that are like kind of from the prehistoric type range, right? With the woolly mammoth.
Yeah,
and
certain
the
sharks.
sharks, yeah?
Alligators.
Said that.
Yeah, no, did you? Crocodile.
Same thing.
Same thing. Not same. Yeah, same.
Aren't they?
Yeah, well,
I think
not same.
something with like a little longer.
I don't know what the difference is.
Yeah. But yeah, we all know the elephant.
I don't wrestle either. Fuck it up.
No.
No,
You're a big guy. You're a strong guy. Yeah. Well, it depends how pussy the crocodile and alligator is.
Yeah.
You know, 'cause you see sometimes guys
Talk
wrestle
baby.
them. All right, we're good. Timer's gone.
Timer's gone.